Good morning, welcome to another allotment update. I'm going to tell you about what I do on my allotment and an update on what's flowering, what's doing well, what's not doing well, and apologies for my last video being too quiet. I do have a quiet voice, so I do apologise, and I appreciate you coming back to watch another one. So sweet peas are flowering. I've been able to give friends and family sweet peas, which is always wonderful. I took a few home and they make my house smell beautiful, my flat smell beautiful. So when I get here in the morning, when I'm looking around my allotment, I take tools out as I figure out what needs doing first. So this morning I need to be clearing more pond plants, and I've put a bucket there to remind myself. There's still newts in the pond, dragonflies. I don't know if you can see that one on there. Beautiful little dragonfly or damselfly, I'm not sure what it is. I looked it up last year but I've forgotten. The bees are absolutely humming. They're absolutely loving all the lavender flowering. They're really loving the this meadowsweet. Mandara's flowering, which is really beautiful. My yarrow, my pink yarrow's come back. Woohoo! Laverna's just about to start flowering. Let's see what my next job is. So my next job is to clip the clover and grass for my path here. That's doing ever so well. Phacelia is really attracting all the bees. It's wonderful to hear them all buzzing away. I've had quite a lot of black currants, and I made a couple of pots of delicious jam. These cabbages for winter are doing well, except this one here is getting eaten. I've had a look for the slug. I can't find it, so I'm just going to leave it because the other two are fine. And it also means that, well, I don't know if it follows on, but the purple sprouting is not getting eaten at the moment. Let's see in here. Unfortunately, the sorry, I've not been very well. My head's still a little bit mashed up. The blueberries, there were some really almost ripe, and the rats got them. So I will be digging my blueberries up, putting them in big pots with ericaceous compost, and try and keep them away from the rats, because that was really upsetting, because I was saving them and waiting for them to ripen properly. Tomatoes, not looking great, but they are still producing fruit. My Cape gooseberries are starting to form fruit, and when it gets more reliably warm outdoors, I will be putting my Cape gooseberries out, because this is all getting a little bit congested in here. Let's see, these poppies here are gorgeous. They're all different colours. They're only day poppies, but that's brilliant because they just keep pushing flowers out. The comfrey, two different kinds of comfrey are coming back. My Astrantia is still flowering gorgeously. It's really benefited from lots of rain. And there's an amazing bug on there. I don't know if you can see that gorgeous bug. That's really unusual. I've cut back the wild rose because it was flopping into the path, which isn't much good for my neighbours. As you can see, I've trimmed my hedges and it's given me quite a lot more sunshine onto this border here, which is what's needed for the hollyhocks and the laverna. So that was a really good move. Let's see, the fennel's just about to start flowering, and I think it's going to look lovely with the mustard. Different different shapes of flowers, but both yellow. I think that's going to look rather lovely. Sea holly is, woohoo! Look at that. And there's another one of those crazy, wonderful looking bugs on there too. I've got some more pink yarrow here, which is great. I think it looks absolutely beautiful with the lavender. I'm going to be taking this yarrow out because it's too congested in here, and I would really like this buddleia to flower, and it's really suffered from being too much competition here. And I have seen some beautiful butterflies this morning, which is wonderful. My clarkia is just about to start flowering. The forsythia down here is still doing really well, still flowering. Another job I have is to move these chamomiles and put them in the other bed, my other flower bed. I finally got some calendulas, which is great. They're quite late. And as you can see along here, I've done this hedge as well, and I cut down all the campion and other plants that we're growing here, the wildflower seeds, because the rats were coming far too close to us when we were sitting here. And I'm very pleased to say that the daisies are coming back. So I was hoping to chop everything down in time to have maybe another little lot of flowers. So we've taken down the net because it was sagging quite a bit and it wasn't very sunny, so there was no point. So I've popped it away, and when it gets sunny again, because we're expecting more rain this week, when it gets sunny again, I'll put it back up, but do it sort of a little bit tighter so that it's not so in our way when we're going in and out of there. Apologies if this video is a little bit unstructured. I've had a couple of quite bad nosebleeds last week from picking my nose, so please don't pick your nose. And I tend to bleed quite a lot, so it was really upsetting. But I've been to the doctors and he's seen that there's a blood clot, and it was that, and I'm going to go for some blood tests just to make sure everything's okay. But I'm still feeling quite weak from the loss of blood, so I do apologise for this maybe being a little bit rambly. Right, so here's this gorgeous wildflower bed along here. Got a couple of different kind of calendulas there. You can see the bees and the physalis. No, it's not physalis, is it? Oh, sorry, I can't think at the minute. Sporage is wonderful. Lots of things to attract bees and to keep them on my plot, to fertilise everything. I've put my phlox into there. I'm hoping it's going to do wonderful things. Let's see. I'm trying to do this while the sun's out because we're expecting more overcast weather this afternoon and lots of rain tomorrow. So I'm wanting to do this while the sun's shining, and you can see how beautiful all the flowers are on my allotment. The campanula is still flowering, still putting out lots of new flowers. This yarrow here, it's very, very tall and it's falling over a bit. I'm guessing it was a little bit congested here and it got a bit stretched. Never mind. So I've cleared all around here because this is where the rats really like to sit and come too close to us. A friend of mine has said he might have a sink trap, or so whatever it is that goes in there to help me have some cold dips. Let's see, so this is how it looks at the moment. I think it's looking rather wonderful. I get quite intoxicated by the scent when I'm on here, which is the effect I wanted. I wanted people, when they come here, to just be overwhelmed by nature's beauty. And obviously it's been fantastic for my mental health. I'm just plugging away at my allotment. It doesn't matter how I feel. I come down here, even if I just sit and have a cup of tea, it really lifts my mood. And yes, so it's fantastic for both my mental health and my physical health. I'm going to be lifting these spuds because the rats are starting to dig them up. I've had lifted a few already, but you can see how damaging the rats are. These potatoes are absolutely wonderful. I've had a few, like I said, on Friday we roasted a few and baked a few in the chimney. Oh, excuse me. So it looks like it's that for the sun. That's it for the sun for the moment. So I hope you've enjoyed this little update. Like I said, I apologise if it feels really unstructured. But I do really want to get the light. So I think that's the most important thing with photography. So thank you very much for watching. And I hope this inspires you to get out, enjoy nature and do any gardening that you possibly can. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.